Howdy YouTube, Darlington Farm here. Got a tool review for you here. I picked up a new Milwaukee cordless grinder about 3 weeks ago now. Been using the crap out of it, and yeah, I love it. Let's take a look at this thing here. Yeah, right here. It's a 2781-20 was the kit. Yeah. So it comes, if you buy it in that kit, it comes with one 5 amp hour battery, and at first I went ahead and bought a second one because I thought, I'm gonna burn through one of those guys in no time. But I'm amazed with the battery life on this thing. I picked this thing up mainly just because I was using, or rather not I was using, I was working on a bunch of shipping containers, just patching the roofs in those. Kind of shitty work, but hey, it pays pretty well. So anyway, yeah. I was all over those things, up and down. I had my Miller Multimatic over there, basically just dragging a 110 volt cord around with me, and that thing running some hardwire and some 332nd 6010s, and I didn't want to have to mess with carrying around grinders and other extension cords and stuff, so I picked that thing up off Amazon. I think this thing was about 300 bucks or so, and I couldn't decide if I was going to try and, keep it beyond that or just, turn around and sell it, because I thought, cordless angle grinder. Yeah, that's not going to have that much power, but after using this guy, I'm pretty much done with using these DeWalt's. Now these DeWalt's, let's see, these, what is this? Oh, DWE 4011. This is the AC/DC one, which is nice because you can run it off an SA200. But let me give you an idea how loud this thing is. You can feel it vibrate, and for whatever reason, the discs on this don't last anywhere near as long as the Milwaukee there, and it feels like you can just feel the whole grinder shaking. These things are like 60 bucks. They generally last me about a year, and then I just kind of toss them. Either that or, they'll get smashed by a helper. The last one I had a helper drop it off a second story. Glad it didn't hit anybody, but it destroyed the grinder. And yeah, basically those are cheap. They're good, but they don't really hold up, and they don't seem to do as good a job at stock removal. This thing is a little bit heavier. Obviously you got the battery there, and at first I really thought that would kind of be off-putting, but it's nicely balanced. This kind of gives you an idea. So it is bigger. I mean, you're not going to be getting into tight areas with it the same way you would with that, or like a Metabo with like the kind of snout on it, but it's much quieter. Here you go. It is much smoother, and honestly, like when I'm using it here, I don't even really need earplugs with this one. Like, it's quiet enough where you don't really need earplugs, versus this DeWalt, just having it running is about enough to scramble your brain. So like just that alone is really damn loud. You really need earplugs with that one, but I find this Milwaukee to be quiet enough where, I really don't need earplugs. And I'm just astonished by the battery life on it. Like the I used it for 2 full days when I was out working on shipping containers there before I needed to recharge the first battery. Pretty crazy. I was making a lot of patches, basically taking some 1/8 inch plate, covering up any pinholes or anything like that on the top of these things, mainly just kind of grinding off the old paint, popping a new weld on there, smoothing it off and moving on to the next spot. And that thing held up awesome. Honestly, I think it has just about as much power as, and you can really see little hog. Yeah, I mean, I think it's got just as much power as these DeWalt's. I mean, it's really an amazing tool. I'm absolutely thrilled with it. I haven't really used this handle at all. I generally don't leave handles on smaller grinders. Another cool feature is that the battery charger that comes with this charges simultaneously one of the 12 volt batteries and the 18 volt batteries, which is really damn cool because I have some other tools that are this 12 volt series and it charges them at the same time, which is nice. I had another one like this for I think it was Makita that you could charge 2 different style batteries in it, but yeah, it would only charge them one at a time, which kind of sucked. So anyway, yeah, I love this thing. If you're on the fence about buying one of these guys, just go ahead and do it. You will definitely thank yourself. I'm kind of thinking about picking up some other Milwaukee grinders because I had been using DeWalt's, these 4.5-inch DeWalt's and then the 6-inch DeWalt's, mainly just because they're cheap. But I kind of looking at maybe picking up either a Metabo or a Milwaukee. I'm really impressed by this, and I'm really impressed with just like it seems like this one runs smoother, and also it seems like it removes stock faster for whatever reason, and I don't really know why, but anyway. Oh, and also, man, if you are looking, I really like these Makita flap discs. You can get them off Amazon for really cheap. Here we go. These guys kick butt, and you can get them for about $2 a piece if you really look on Amazon. So anyway, yeah, pretty kick-ass grinder. Really impressed, really love it. Definitely gets the Darlington Farm seal of approval, and it's really just freaking handy when you're out here just fabbing some little part or cleaning something up, not having to stretch a cord, because a lot of times, since I do so much work on the road, I just have my truck parked outside the garage here. So I'm running back and forth if I want to do something, you know, messy, I'll do it out there on the truck and come back and forth. So it's really handy to just have a little cordless grinder that I can pick up, go out there. I don't have to dick with firing up my engine drive to run a grinder off of for just some fiddly little job. So definitely a cool tool. Comes in this nice case. The case up until I did this video has been sitting up there, and I will probably never use the case again. But comes with a nice case. I wish that they had the option to where you could just buy it bare tool and charger and stuff, because I don't really need the case. But you know, hey, if that's your thing, it comes with a really nice, solid, hard case, and yeah, pretty slick tool. I think I'm going to go ahead and order 2 more of these. One I can just leave with a zip disc in it, and then one I can leave with a wire wheel in it. So pretty slick. It looks like if you get just the bare tool, you can get them for about 130, 140 bucks on Amazon. And if you already have a few of these batteries, then you don't really need to buy more of them. But also kind of cool, you got a charge indicator there, which is really handy, and just a good solid tool. Oh, also there's this deal on here that covers up the brushes, or no, I guess since this is a brushless, it doesn't have brushes. Just covers up the air intake there from getting, you know, steel particles and other crap in there, which is pretty nice, to where you don't have to worry about destroying your tool with metal particles. So pretty cool. Also the guard works pretty well, and it also comes with a 5-inch guard too if you wanted to if you wanted to run the bigger 5-inch flap discs. What I really wish they would make is a freaking 6-inch version like this. So Milwaukee, if anybody out there is watching, please make a 6-inch one of these, or make a 6-inch guard for this, because I would love to be able to run 6-inch zip discs on that. That would be awesome, because I do a lot of handrail work, and just being able to plunge cut a piece of inch-by-inch square tubing would be awesome with a cordless tool. I would love that. That's why I run the 6-inch DeWalt angle grinders. But being where, yeah, you can't really plunge cut with a 4.5-inch, but with a 6-inch you can. So anyway, getting kind of long here. I'm starting to ramble. I'm Darlington Farm. Thank you for watching. Please comment, rate, and subscribe. And yeah, check back the channel here.